Come on and talk to me. I will try my utmost to be honest with you. Try to be honest with you every single word. Come on and talk to me. I will try my utmost to be rhythmical. Try to be. Come on and talk to me. I will try my utmost to be honest with you. Try to be honest with you every single word. Come on and talk to me. I will try my utmost to be rhythmical. Try to be. Come on and talk to me. I will try my utmost to be honest with you.
Hello, internet world.
Hey guys.
How are you this evening, morning, afternoon, night?
I can't. You sound just like my mama. Oh, the extraness.
I don't know when you're going to watch this, so I have to make sure that I address all of the parts of the day. So anyway, this is
You
Val.
starting early.
Shh. This is Val.
And Rachel.
And we are back. Okay. We have been on POF for 2 years and
2 months.
2 months, and we are back again to let you know, but what am I talking about? To let you know about the foolishness that goes down on POF, and we're trying again with installment number 3 with helping the men people to get it together.
The men people.
The men
Love
people.
It.
I mean, last time I said folk, so
I know, but
the men people.
The men people.
Yes. So that is the purpose of this whole thing. This is why we keep coming back. We're hoping that someone will watch it and pass it along to their fellow people who may,
may need this type of education in their lives.
Yes, just a little bit of it. So we're studious for you people today. How do you like that? You like that? Yes. I like the studiousness. I actually curled my hair for you guys today. So I was like, I've been looking a mess in the last 2. So anyway, what we discussed last time was the headline. I hope you remember what we discussed the last time. If you don't, there's going to be a link somewhere in the video.
Or 2 steps forward and 2 steps
somewhere in the video, so you can see the last one and get all the information about the headline, about faith, religious versus non-religious and the differences, and how to expand on that in your about me section. Favoriting, we talked about that, and communication, getting to know a person and being consistent when you're getting to know that person.
Yes.
Because we don't like people to just fall off of the face of the earth.
Going Casper isn't cute.
No, I mean, Casper is friendly, but
doing that doesn't feel friendly to us.
It doesn't feel friendly at all. None whatsoever. So anyway, I'm trying to be a little bit soft-spoken today because I'm really loud most of the time. My laugh is loud. I talk loud. I'm just generally a loud person.
Just be who you be, baby girl. Be who you be.
Okay. All right. So maybe I'll get fired up a little bit later on.
Ready to go. Fired up.
I'm going to keep with the studious for now.
Oh, yes.
So, today's topic, we're going to... Okay, so we're gonna, I can't, I tried. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about, the first thing we're gonna talk about is the first meet. Hallelujah, you've made it to the first meet. Woo. You've gone through the whole rigmarole of the profile photo, you have gone through the about me section, you've spoken to this person, you guys have been talking and getting to know one another, and now all of a sudden, you would like to meet them. This is great. This is grand. Let's keep it that way.
Yes.
It's not appropriate, I believe, to ask someone for a first date the first day.
Like we said in the first video, like we said in the second video, there are a whole lot of different kinds of people out there.
And we don't want to be raped and murdered.
We just want to be safe. You should want to be safe as well. So, not the first day, just because you're clicking and sparks are flying and firework, it doesn't mean all of a sudden the next day in, where do you live? Let's meet. The where do you live part?
Don't ask me where I live.
No.
You already kind of have an idea because if you're on there, it says that I'm the city and state where I reside.
So that's all you really need to know until we both, you do your vetting and I do my vetting, that you're not crazy or you're trying to kill me. So please, none of that, where exactly do you live? You don't need to know that information.
You want to know exactly?
No, sir.
I can't.
This face.
I can't with the exactly.
No.
I cannot.
So yes. So it's appropriate after you both feel like
feel it out. I mean,
that you're both comfortable with the idea
if
of
you guys
meeting.
have been talking for a few days, I think after a few days, a couple of days, maybe not a full entire week, because you don't want to waste each other's time, obviously. But I think after a few days, if you've been talking, especially if she decides she wants to give you the phone number, if you ask for the phone number, she gives you the phone number, or even if you didn't ask and she just says, hey, call me.
Here I am.
That's probably a really good indicator that she is ready to move forward in meeting you. Because like we said before, phone numbers are very private and
very personal.
Yes. And so if she's giving you her phone number, she's giving you that access to, you know, contact her at any time, at any place, and all of that. So I think that that would be a very good indicator as to, oh, this person wants to meet me now. So maybe if I say, hey, on Saturday, do you want to get together and have lunch? I think that's appropriate. First day is not appropriate. One thing that I'm having an issue with right now is whenever you, don't do it. Whenever
I feel like you're about to preach on this one, and so I'm just gonna sit back. I don't even know if I'm gonna say anything. Go ahead, Val.
One problem that I'm having right now, it is kind of hot. Maybe this is a very hot topic. I don't know. But one problem that I'm having right now is you're a man. Men are supposed to be decision makers. Make the decisions. Don't okay, I understand if you want me to pick the place, because then you want me to make sure that I'm as comfortable as I possibly can be in the space that I have chosen. However, do not say, please you pick the date, the time, the place, the activity, what we're gonna do when we're there. And you know, I said activity, so it's the same thing. But don't ask me to do all of it. Please don't ask me to do all of it. I'm making decisions on my own right now. Right now I'm doing all of the decision making. And if I have a man in my life, I kind of want that man to be able to make decisions sometimes. And the first date, I think, is one of those. The first meet, I don't know. I think that's one of those things. I just think that you should say, hey, are you free Friday night? Are you free Saturday night? About what time will you be free? Because then it feels like you are actively, what's the word I'm looking for?
You're working collaboratively to make this day happen.
Yes. It's not just, hey, let's meet. You make all the plans and preparations.
Can I just say, I'm sorry. I knew I said I wouldn't
I don't
jump
even
in there.
care. I don't even care because I'm so distraught with this topic right now. I don't think that I'm going to be effective in communicating my
about
point.
this.
Yes.
So let us tell you something about what that indicates to us, if that is how you are coming off about the first date. You pick the date, you pick the time, you pick the place, you pick the activity. I'm doing all of the work. This is the getting to know you, first meet, honeymoon phase. If you are this lazy now, it's indicative of how you might be if we decide to have a relationship. And that's not okay. I am by myself right now in a way by choice.
Excuse me.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Sorry.
I'm by myself by choice. I don't need to have you along to, and then also feel like I'm by myself making all of these decisions by myself. If I'm doing all of that, what do I need you for? I don't. So, considering that we are going to be bringing a lot to the table, I need you to come to the table packed and ready to be making decisions, to be a collaborative partner. And the collaboration starts in the beginning.
In the very beginning.
So
you want to put your we're not asking you to be fake. Please don't be fake.
No.
Don't be someone that you're absolutely not. So if you are lazy, then
just be lazy. It needs to come out now as
Right.
opposed to later.
Right. Don't waste anybody's time. We don't have time. I said that before in the very first video. I don't have time.
Negative time.
And she has no patience for
Ooh,
it.
she
I
found
don't
out
have-
today. She found out today.
I don't have the time. She doesn't have the patience. Together, it's just not gonna
What a
work.
good combination.
It's not gonna work. So yeah, I think that she probably communicated that a lot better because, like I said, I'm so distraught about this situation right now because I do want to meet you. I do, but I don't want to do all of the work. I said work. I guess that I'm. What dialect
Vuk.
is that? Vuk.
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 Eastern European bloc. I don't
So,
know.
I don't know. It's something. It's not American.
Vuk. German.
German.
They do their W's as V's.
Vuk.
Or their V's as
Or
W's.
is it Dutch? Or
No,
German?
Volkswagen.
No. Yeah.
So they do their W's as V's.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rabbit trail. Next.
Wow, big rabbit. White. Bunny and fluffy. Sorry.
Hey, bugs. Okay, so the next topic is establishing a relationship status.
You want to do it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
We've been talking for weeks. We've met. And I'm still not sure what this is. This is a problem.
Big problem.
This is a problem. It goes back to the communication factor. Just come out and say, we're casually dating. Because if I'm not wanting to casually date, which means... Did you have to...
Go ahead. Go
Okay.
ahead. Go ahead.
Which means, you know, I'm talking to you and you're talking to me, but I'm also talking to this other person and you're also talking to this other person. We're not exclusive. I need you to tell me that. I need you to tell me what your expectations are for the relationship as it stands. Tell me if you want to be exclusive. If you want to be exclusive, that's really easy. Exclusive. It's just me and you.
Yes.
It's just me and you, which opens up a whole nother can of proverbial worms. Just establish. There's not a lot to expand on that. I mean, just say it. Just say it. Just say, I want to be with you and only you. I know that's kind of mushy. Find another way. Find a manly way. Say, yeah, I want you to be my girl. Something. I don't know. Just figure it out and tell me. Are we friends? Are we dating? Are we exclusive? I need to know because it's going to create a set of expectations. And you don't want me to put you in the expectations of exclusivity
When
if
that's not where you are or what you want.
in the casual category. If you're in the casual category, then I'm not going to expect certain things from you as I would if we were exclusive. Do you have anything to add to that?
I always have stuff to add.
Yes, always. Preach it.
I always have stuff
Preach
to add.
the word.
I think that the trend that I'm seeing, the motif that I'm seeing through all of our videos is that it comes back down to communication. A lot of times a woman will want exclusivity, and that it's her very right to want exclusivity. However, she also knows and has been told by many different sources that coming out and saying, I just want it to be us, will be seen as pushy, will be seen as all of a myriad of negative things. And that guys are very antsy about it. If you know what you want, put it out there. At the end of the day, people can't say that they didn't know, and therefore the woman can't start having expectations of you that are not correct because you said who you are, what you want, and how it should be. And then if that's not where she's coming from, a conversation can happen. You can part and go separate ways if you guys don't have a meeting of the mind, or you can come to an agreement, or you can just talk and figure out what exactly the two of you want, and if this thing can work. But it comes back down to the communication, and it will always come back down to the communication.
It will.
If you don't want to be communicative, if communication isn't your forte, either learn or don't put yourself out there as someone who wants to be in a relationship, because relationships will not work if you're just going to be stone cold silent and then expect someone to have ESPN about what you're thinking. Yes, I did say that.
Yeah, you did.
Expect someone to have ESP about what's going on through your head. So just please be communicative. Establish where you're coming from as far as that relationship goes.
Learn how to communicate. She gave you an option. You will need to learn how to communicate, not just in dating, in life.
Period.
In life, when you're dealing with your family, when you're dealing with your friends, when you're dealing with your coworkers and colleagues, when you're dealing with people that you don't even know, just walking across the street or something. If you're trying to tell them, hey, watch out, the bus is about to hit you. You need to know how to communicate. The bus is about to hit you. You just can't say, hey, 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 hey. You can't.
What does that mean?
Is this a monkey call? I don't know.
It sounds like you have Tourette's.
I don't know.
I don't know what that means.
You need to learn to communicate. You need to learn to communicate. You lead. I said lead. You need to learn to communicate. Do it, please. Because it kind of goes into the last bullet point for this video. This is going to be a very short video. Because all of the juiciness is going to be in the next video. Yes. In the next video, we're going to cover the big 3. Letters, that is. S-E-X.
Let's talk about sex, baby. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the good things and the bad things that make me. Okay, wait. Let's talk about it. Okay, sorry, yes. I couldn't help myself.
But really, I'm not even gonna give you a preview.
No,
that's what the next one's gonna be like.
Yep.
So this one's gonna be quite short.
Okay, last bullet point.
With the last bullet point, which is still along the lines of the communication, I'm just not that into you. It's not difficult. You can say it. You can be tactful about it. Don't go Casper. Just say it. I mean, there's a lot of things that go into actually ending a stint of conversation or communication or relationship or whatever with a person. I personally, and I believe that Rachelle also personally, needs that closure. We need to, there was obviously a start, there was a middle, and then there's not an end. That's not, no. I need an end. I need for you to say, I just ended one today. And, I don't have my phone with me. Do you mind getting my phone? I could just read it to you verbatim. Because it's very easy and it's very simple to tell someone that you're just not that into them or that it's not going to work. Let's see.
Of course it's going to take forever when you actually need to come.
By the way, if you were here for the first video, what did I say? I said my phone has no service. I hate Sprint. I'm going to Verizon eventually. Sirs and madams, I'm here to tell you, yes.
Oh, yes, those eyes. Wait, sorry. Wow.
That was... Okay, wait. We can't. Okay, let me go back. Oh, I think I deleted it. Let me see.
Yeah, you did. I think you did.
Because I was like,
Oh, wait. Restore.
No, I did. Yes, I restored. Let's see. Inbox. There you are. This is by far the best closure, I guess I should say, that I've had in any of my dealings with a man. Okay, so I'm going to skip through all of the other stuff. But here's where I tell him very directly and very clearly that it's not going to go anywhere else.
In a polite manner, but there's no way what he's saying
can be misconstrued.
Thank you.
Okay, so I said, but I'm not going to read the beforehand because y'all need to know the beforehand. I said, but I was going to say that I don't think I can move past the lie that is your profile photo. I mean, you still haven't even changed it. I just wish you had have been honest from the beginning by way of posting a photo of yourself. Basically what happened in this situation is this individual decided that it would be okay for him to post a picture of someone else instead of himself. That's not okay.
Not okay.
It's not
and
okay.
Then allow Val to continue in conversation and start building that bridge. And then in the middle, oh, well, I'm starting to really like her. And now my conscience is getting pricked. about the fact that she's thinking I am someone else who I'm not.
No.
This is how I look, and
what's very unfortunate is that he posted a photo of someone, obviously, who was doing what he was supposed to do, the profile photo. You know, the aesthetics were there, and he was smiling and all of that, and
everything that we talked about,
all of the teeth, and he was clean and all of that. You know, he didn't look like he was from the devil. But what's very unfortunate is that when I saw him, the actual real person, him, and I know you're probably thinking, well, what if that wasn't his photo? I saw him live and in person. I Skyped him because I needed to know what this person looked. The unfortunate part is he wasn't even bad looking. So had he had his own photo on there, then maybe we could have gone somewhere, because I do feel like we were connecting in the intellectual and the heart and all of that. But I can't with the lies. I can't with the... So anyway, after I said my spiel, he said he was sorry that he lied to me. He told me to have a great happy new year and a very successful life. Told me I was a great woman, and he apologized again. He said he was sorry for that. And he told me it's been a pleasure and for me to have a good day. I told him to take care. We never have to speak again.
It is cordial. It is complete. It is clear, concise, and
to the point.
To the point. You have made yourself quite clear where you're coming from. She did not go off on him. She simply let him know that lying is never cool. And especially now, it's not ever cool. But especially in the beginning, now I have no clue who you are. And if you're going to lie this early on, is this who you are? Is this... You know,
I can't with the lie. I cannot with one lie.
Not lying.
Not one. I can't with... I mean, I had this conversation with her earlier. You know, there are some times, which I hate to say, where lying may be necessary, but not when you're trying to get to know someone. No. And it's about you, yourself, and your person, and the way you are, and the way you act, and what you like, and things like that. The essence of who you are. You can't lie about that. That's not okay. It's not okay. Don't even lie. You know what? Take that back. Just don't lie. I hate liars. I do. I try to be as honest as I possibly can be. You know, even when, for example, even when I think someone is unattractive, I'm not going to outright tell them they're unattractive. I'm just going to find other things about them that are appealing. Because I don't want to be ugly and mean and just downright, I don't know what word to say there, but the point is, you can get your point across. You can get your point across about not wanting to continue with that individual without being ugly, without being mean, without being nasty. You know, you don't have to... I had one. I had one. I didn't even look at his profile. I didn't. It might have been one of those situations where when I open my account, it automatically pops up to his face. But I wasn't really trying to look at his profile. I was trying to look at my messages or something. It had to be. And she doesn't know about this, so she's about to find out too. I had one that messaged me and said, "Do not look at my profile again."
What?
Do not look at my profile again. When I saw you, I wanted to kill myself. Okay, sir, first of all, I did not look at your profile. I didn't do it. I don't even remember your face. So obviously you weren't that important. Second of all, please enjoy death. And that is exactly what I told him. You don't have to be ugly, people. If you can't say something nice, Bambi or Thumper in Bambi said it best. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. Of course, he said nothing, but I'm just fixing it. Don't say nothing at all. Yeah, girl.
Girl.
It wasn't even worth the conversation. It wasn't even worth the conversation.
Oh.
Sir, I know that I'm not attractive to everyone in the world. Obviously, you weren't attractive to me. I didn't find you attractive because I didn't contact you. I don't even remember your face. But that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't hurt my feelings. I thought I was ugly until I was like 19 or something crazy.
And then she got smart.
And then
Then she got her mind right.
Savvied up.
Yes.
I know that I'm not like Beyonce fine, but I'm not gonna down anybody. So, yes, that's that's it. So
She's not unfortunate.
I'm not unfortunate
There you
looking.
go.
I'm not.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. I acknowledge that I'm average, probably, maybe, possibly, maybe a little bit of it. I don't know. Anyway, we're done.
Neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Anyway, we said what we needed to say. Remember to like this, share it, and subscribe.
Yeah, and I'm sorry that we weren't as flamboyant. Is that a right word?
We are a little bit over the top, so we weren't as flamboyant today.
Yeah, so it's fine.
It's been that day.
Yes, it has been a day, y'all. But we know we needed to get it out to you, so we decided just to go ahead and just get it done. But let me tell you about this next video, though.
Go. Yes, I want all of my base.
This next video, you ain't gonna want to miss that one.
I'm about to come up with the handkerchiefs and the fans, the church fans from the funeral home and everything.
I'm gonna have to put my hair up for that one.
Woo!
I have to put it up.
Ooh,
yes.
yes.
I need nothing touching my neck because it's gonna be a hot topic.
In her.
It's gonna be hot. I might have to turn the fan on. It's gonna be hot.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we'll see y'all later.
All right. Peace and blessings. Bye. That's why I'm telling you, it is a monstrous bedroom.
Is it? I kind of sometimes want to get a smaller bed, but then
Why?
My kids are always in here. Because then I have more room, like in my room.
This girl? Shoot.
I mean, I understand where you're coming from.
Man, I stay in here all daggone day long. I mean, no, just, canoodling with my books and
With your books?
with my books.
With the books.
With my books. Girl, I'd have a pile of books on that side, and I still have a full-size bed with the books. I'm serious. That's one of the ways I take my mind off of things. It's just one of the ways I take my mind off of things.
With the books.
Is that all? What? We recorded all of that? Oh, Jesus. I don't even know if it's gonna make it on. Is it gonna make it on?
I don't know. I might put it on the outtakes or something.
I can't.
I don't know.
closer.
No. Oh, well, that's not right. Let's go previous. Oh, yeah, previous slide.
Come on,